Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to S.K. Academy of Mathematics. Today we are going to learn how to solve the problem on inverse differential operator and the particular integral with respect to type 3. Okay, done. Considering the given differential equation, we are going to represent the solution with respect to two set of terms. One is the general solution. We are going to represent it with respect to y equal to yc plus yp, where yc represent the complementary function and yp represent the particular integral. We are going to represent the solution in two set of forms and represent the general solution. How to represent the solution with respect to first complementary function and particular integral, I am going to show you step by step. Okay, done. First, let us represent the given solution given y double dash plus 3y dash plus 2y equal to 12x square. What the point? Now y double dash we can represent it as d square y by dx square, which is equal to d square y, and y dash you can represent it as dy by dx equal to dy. Then, considering this set of terms, we are going to represent this equation, that is d square y plus 3dy plus 2y equal to 12x square. Done. Now in the LHS part we have y as common, so I can take y as common, d square plus 3d plus 2 into y equal to 12x square. Now, always remember this should be of the form f of d into y equal to 12x, f of d into y equal to phi of x, which is equal to phi of x. Therefore, phi of x is, if it is not equal to 0, then it is non-homogeneous differential equation. Then, since it is non-homogeneous differential equation, let us represent f of d. F of d is defined with respect to d square plus 3d plus 2, and phi of x you can represent it as 12x square. At the point, next we are supposed to find the roots of the given differential equation. So that I am going to consider the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is given by f of m equal to 0, where we are going to replace d with respect to m. In place of f of d, I am going to replace m. That is m square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0. Now you can represent the solution by factorizing. That is 2m square. 2m square you can represent it as 1m into 2m. 1 into 2, 2, m into m square. 1m plus 2m, you get 3m. That is m square plus m plus 2m plus 2 equal to 0. Then you get, in this, you get m as common, m into m plus 1 plus here you get 2 into m plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, the factors are m plus 1 into m plus 2 equal to 0. If you represent the condition, m plus 1 equal to 0 and m plus 2 equal to 0 and m equal to minus 1, this will be our first root, m equal to minus 2 will be our second root. This is our first root and this is our second root. Then the roots of the auxiliary equation is m equal to -1 comma -2. Therefore, the complementary function, first we are supposed to, considering these roots, we are going to represent the complementary function. Okay, the complementary function, the complementary function is given by yc equal to, considering these roots, we are going to represent the complementary function. Since it is real and distinct, we can represent it as c1 e power of minus x plus c2 e power of minus 2x. This is our complementary function of the given roots, whatever we have found. Next, we are supposed to find the particular integral. To find the particular integral, the particular integral is given by yp, which is equal to phi of x divided by f of d. Okay, done. Yp, which is equal to, what is our phi of x? Our phi of x is 12x square divided by d square. F of d is d square plus 3d plus 2. Okay, to simplify this, okay, we use the another set of condition to get the solution. How? I am going to show you now. See, just consider the highest polynomial function, that is 12x square, and just rearrange. First, let us represent constant. Just I am going to rearrange constant plus 3d plus d square. See, d square plus 3d plus 2, 2 plus 3d plus d square, both are same. Just we have rearranged. Considering this, I need to simplify the 12x square. How? This is the condition. Okay, done. First, we are supposed to represent 12x square. Okay, here we are going to represent 2 plus 3d plus d square. Okay, what I need to multiply, we are going to do with the division method. For what value of, with respect to 2, I will get 12x square. That is, if I multiply 6x square, 6, okay, 2 6 are 12 x square. Done. Next, 3 into 6, 6 3s are 18. Okay, done. D means, what is our D? D represent d by dx. D represent d by dx. That is, I need to differentiate x square with respect to x. That is, d by dx of x square, which is equal to 2x. Okay, 18 into 2x. 18 into 2x, you get 18 2s are 36x. You get 36x. Plus, next I need to differentiate twice 6x square. That is d square into 6x square. I need to differentiate. Okay, if I take common 6d square of x square, I need to differentiate x square twice. That is 6 into, if I differentiate once, you get 2x. If I differentiate again, okay, 6 2s are 12, 12 d of x. Okay, done. Now differentiate x with respect to x, you get 1. You get the value 12 plus 12. What the point? Now change the sign, minus, minus, minus. This 12x square, 12x square get cancelled. Since I have changed the sign, it becomes minus 36x minus 12. Got the point? Erase this part. This is only for your verification. Okay. Now, what I need to multiply here to get minus 36. So, what I am going to do? I am going to multiply minus 36. 18 2s are 36. 18 into 2, you get 36. So, I am going to multiply minus 36. Oh, sorry, 18x minus 18x. 2 into 18x, you get minus 36x. Got the point? Next, see, I need to multiply 3d minus, I am going to write similar, into 18x. Got the point? 18 into 3, You get 54. 54d with respect to x. 54 differentiation of x with respect to x. You get 1. Okay, you get 1. That is 54 plus. Now I need to differentiate minus 18 twice. Minus 18x twice. Minus 18 will be constant d square of x. If I differentiate once, I get 1. Minus 18 d in d of 1. If I differentiate constant, I get 0. 0 into minus 18, you get okay minus 0. Then if it is not necessary to write also, change the sign, plus plus. This minus 36 minus plus 36 get cancelled. Now minus 12 plus 54, you get 42. You get 42. For what value if I multiply with respect to 2, I get 42. That is, if I multiply plus 21. If I multiply 2 into 21, you can check 2 into 21, you get 42. 42. If you differentiate constant with respect to d, you get 0. If you differentiate constant, again you get 0. Just change the sign minus and represent the denominator 0. This is how you are supposed to represent the type 3 solution. What does this type 3 represent? Type 3 is representing x to the power of n. On that basis, you are supposed to simplify like this. Okay, after simplifying like this, you can represent the solution, that is yp. Yp you can represent directly, that is 6x square minus 18x plus 21 is the particular integral of the given differential equation. Is the particular integral. Okay, we got the point. Next, what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to represent the general solution. The general solution is given by y equal to yc plus yp. What the point? Y equal to, what is yc? c1 e power of minus x plus c2 e to the power of, okay, minus 2x e to the power of minus 2x plus 6x square minus 18x plus 21. Got the point? 18x, let us represent properly. 18x is the required solution for the given differential equation. What the point? Yes. Okay, let us take a recap. First, what we are supposed to do? First, we are going to represent the given differential equation and represent it in the form of f of d into y equal to phi of x. Got the point? Since I need to represent it in the f of d, I need to convert y double dash to d square and consider y as common and represent f of d equal to phi of x. If phi of x is not equal to 0, we call it as non-homogeneous differential equation. Represent f of d, represent phi of x. Considering f of d, we are going to find the auxiliary equation, that is, we are going to find the roots of the auxiliary equation, that is f of m equal to 0. We are going to replace d with respect to m square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0. Use the factorization method, represent the roots. You get first root as minus 1 and second root as minus 2. Considering these roots, we are going to represent the complementary function. This root also we call it as auxiliary equation roots. Complementary function is given by c1 e power of minus x, c2 e power of minus 2x. Then the particular integral is given by yp equal to phi of x divided by f of d. What is our phi of x? 12x square. Always remember, the numerator should be starting from higher order. Okay, higher order polynomial equation. since it is only one higher order, that is x square divided by, just we need to rearrange. Since we have d square plus 3d plus 2, here we are going to convert it into constant first order derivative, second order derivative. Okay, done. We are going to divide using division operation. We are going to divide 12x square by 2 plus 3d plus d square. How? See, this is the steps. I have taught you step by step in my video. Okay, done. After considering whatever you have got, this 6x square minus 18x plus 21 is the particular integral. Right? Combining complementary function, particular integral, you get the general solution. I hope you have understood each and every step of the inverse differential operator and particular integral of type 3. This is one of the important question which was asked in the previous year. Considering this, we have solved in this video. If you have any doubts, please do subscribe my video. See you in the next video. Thank you.